We're hearing a lot about driving dangers right now, things like cell phones, but tonight we're looking into what some researchers say is an even bigger distraction behind the wheel: kids.
Now, we're about to show you what we found out when some local parents let us plant cameras in their cars. Now, Amy Frazier is here with the eye-opening results. Amy?
Jeff, first off, we're not picking on parents. It is a tough job, especially in the car. At the same time, distracted driving is really a safety concern for all of us, claiming the lives of more than 3,000 people in the U.S. every year. And our cameras found kids in the car can easily take our eyes off the road ahead. From eating to texting to talking on the phone, we see it all behind the wheel. But one of the biggest distractions
go ahead and get in, girls.
Could be your most precious cargo.
Buckly-boo.
Quinny, come on, get in the car.
So we put two Beaverton parents to the test.
Get in your seat.
Will you read that for me?
A father of 3 and a mother of 5.
It's very busy. It's very busy. I live in my car. I feel like I live in my car most of the time.
Without knowing exactly what our story was about,
We buckled?
Shannon Newell
Thank you.
let us put several cameras in her minivan for after-school pickup.
You carved, you made those shells.
We're not picking on Shannon. She could be any one of us.
I thought those were actual beads.
But we did want a real-life look at driving habits with kids in the car, especially after what we learned from AAA.
For every 2 seconds you take your eyes off the road, you double your risk of a crash.
Add that to a study out of Australia, which found the average parent takes their eyes off the road for 3 minutes and 22 seconds during a 16-minute trip. A study which also says children are 12 times more distracting to a driver than talking on a mobile phone while at the wheel.
Do you know where your jersey is?
There's lots to talk about in the car after school. A safety-conscious mom, Shannon never turned around once.
What are you guys doing? Are you interviewing?
But like many parents, she did take her eyes off the road to interact with the kids using her rear-view mirror. We counted 40 times in 8 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
And that's right in line with the Australian study, which found turning around to look at a child or watching them in the mirror the most frequent distractions.
Get in your seat.
Chris Zimmerman
Are you guys ready?
also led our cameras along for the ride as he headed to pick up his daughter and ran errands. We explained afterwards exactly why.
How do you think you did?
I think I did pretty good. I know I was answering a lot of questions, though. That is a bed store. That's a gym. That's where they make donuts.
During a 6-minute period,
That is a foot and ankle specialist.
we counted 14 times he took his eyes off the road to interact with the kids in the mirror.
Oof. Okay. What? See, Daddy keeps looking back in the mirror.
AAA experts say just being aware of this kind of distraction can help drivers stay focused on the road.
What's it like driving with 5 kids?
Loud. Loud?
When we go on car rides, are you quiet?
Yeah!
No, you're not.
Both are parents,
You have a beautiful singing voice.
good sports,
Well, and isn't that Charm one of the ones that you saved your money for?
helping to drive home safety behind the wheel.
Precious cargo. So, you have to be careful on what you're doing.
Experts say no matter what the distraction, as drivers, we can miss things that are really right in front of us, like pedestrians, people on bicycles, or red lights. If the kids need our attention, then chances are they will. Experts say pulling over is the safest bet. Kelly, back to you.